Blessed Sunday, everyone. I'd like to share to you the preaching that I've watched from live stream, which is entitled Saving Faith That's Passed On. Meron ba tayong good fight faith? Ang faith ba natin na to God-centered? Ang faith ba natin na ito ay obedient? Ito ba ay onward going or progressive? And ito ba ay dedicated at willing tayong isurrender kay Lord? Panoorin natin tong preaching na to dahil dito sa preaching na to medyo na-segue din ng pastor yung controversial ngayon na about flood control. Kaya panoorin natin to, guys.
Ninyo, minsan nakakalungkot po, no? Tayo po hinahamon, very revealing po kapag nangyari sa atin. Tingnan niyo po yung mga ghost projects na po. Very revealing. Bakit ko sinabi? Isipin nyo, we are Christian nation. The only Christian country in the Far East. Tapos ang daming ghost projects. Bakit? Baka naman yung Christian faith natin ay ghost faith din. Meaning, we claim that we have faith, pero hindi mo makita. Kaya ghost din. Nakuha po ba natin? Kaya naman, ang ating pag-uusapan, yung bang faith ko talaga bang ghost? Or talagang ito yung saving faith that is passed on? Because God, who is the author of our faith, binigay yan sa atin. And it is passed on. And we received it. And we keep on passing it. Kasi pinapasa lang. It's not something we invented. It is not something na tayo po ang nag-formulate. Yan ay faith authored by Jesus, passed on to us, kaya through history, kaya hanggang nakarating sa atin, and we are passing it on to the next generation. Are you following? Yan bang faith na yan, yung faith na hinahanap natin? Kaya sabi nga, ito po yung challenge. How would I know? Ito ho, remember, si Paul, I fought the good fight of faith. Tama? Kaya remember, kasi kaya ko lang ginawang good para lang madali ko maalala. Kasi ganyan ako mag-aral noon. Naghahanap ako ng madali ko makorelate para maalala ko pa nag-e-exam. Kaya madalas perfect ako. Ay, sorry. Ang yabang ko. Joke lang. Hindi naman laging perfect. Minsan 99. No, kaya ano ang ibig sabihin? So, yung faith natin, if it is a saving faith that's passed on, yan ay God-centered, yan ay obedient, yan ay onward going or progressive. Yan ay hindi progressive na nagbabago, kundi lumalago. Yan ay dedicated or surrendered life. Nakasurrender yung buhay sa Diyos. Are you following? Yun ang katangian ng faith na yan. So para lalo nating ma-appreciate, isa-isahin natin. Sabi natin, it is God-centered. Bakit? Napaka-importante. Yung pananampalataya, hindi nakabatay yan sa pakiramdam o sa sarili mong pananampalataya. Hindi yan nakabatay sa laki o sa liit ng pananampalataya. Kasi bakit ka napawalan sala sa harapan ng Diyos? Hindi dahil sa iyo, kundi dahil kay Jesus, sa ginawa ni Jesus. At naniwala ka sa Diyos that raised Him up from the dead. Bakit? Kasi yung God, napaka-generic. But you will know the God of Abraham because He is the God who raised Jesus from the dead. Kaya hindi mo sila pwedeng paghiwalayin. Are you following? Andiyan pa ba kayo? Kapag sinabing God, walang Jesus, iba yon. Pero pag binanggit mo na si Jesus as His Son, oops, kaya iba ayaw na nila. Kasi isip nila, napaka-exclusive naman. Ano magagawa mo? Sa Diyos tayo nagkasala, siya nagbigay ng solusyon. May reklamo ka? May utang ka sa akin, sabihin ko sa iyo, ito paraan para bayaran ako. May reklamo ka? Sa akin ka may utang eh. Ba't ipipilit mo yung gusto mo? Iba ganyan eh. May utang sa isang tao, 2 milyon, tapos ipagdadrive na lang kita. Kulang yan. Bibigyan kita ng kakanin. Kulang. 2 milyon utang mo. Bayaran mo ang 2 milyon plus interest. Di ba? Ganun naman ang buhay eh. Ganun din sa Diyos. Sabi niya, okay, hindi mo kayang bayaran, hindi mo kayang abot, yung anak ko, magtiwala ka sa kanya. Mahalin mo yung anak ko, tanggap kita. May reklamo ka? Hello? Nagkakaintindihan tayo. Parang masama loob niya eh. Kaya alam niyo, mas mahirap pong gawin yon kasi minsan tayo po sa yabang natin, gusto natin patunayan na karapat-dapat tayo sa langit. Nakuha? Ngayon, pero hindi natapos dyan. Bakit? Kasi, yung faith na yan, obedient. Obedient, sumusunod. Tingnan niyo si Oleta, by faith, Abraham, when he was called, obeyed by going out to a place which was to receive for an inheritance and went out not knowing where he was going. Hindi madali kasi minsan, it's really by faith. Lord, dahil sa'yo na ako, susunod na ako sa'yo. Paano ko yung pinag-uutos niya, hindi ko gusto? Paano yung pinag-uutos niya, parang hindi ako komportable? Hindi yun ang issue. Magtitiwala ka ba sa Kanya? Dahil nagtitiwala ka sa Kanya, susunod ako na alam ko yung puso niya hindi para ako sirain, kundi para ako iligtas at mamuhay kasama niya. Tama ba? So I will obey. Kasi kaya yun nasasabi niya, tingnan si Abraham, hindi ko alam pupuntahan. Sanay na ako sa lugar namin. Sanay na ako, enjoy na ako dito. Tapos pupunta ako sa lupang ipapakita mo pa lang. No man, wala namang ganyan. Ganun naman tayo eh. Gusto natin, mga sigurista tayo, di ba? Kaya ang Christianity, yung pagsusunod ka, titingnan ko muna, if it works, susunod ako, magiging Christian ako. But if it does not work, sorry. Hindi ganon. It does not work that way. Everyone who comes to me and hears my word and acts on them, I will show you whom he is like. He is like a man building a house who dug deep and laid a foundation on the rock. And when a flood occurred, controlled. Di ba? Gusto niyo ba yan? Hindi yung parang ginawa lang, masabing may nagawa. May tubo, wala naman palang daluyan ng tubig. Di ba? Eto, when the flood occurred, the torrent burst against that house, could not shake it because it had been well built. Amazing, no? Pero kung hindi ka nakinig kay Jesus, Lord, Lord, wala yan. Walang foundation. Bakit? The one who was heard and had not acted accordingly is like a man who builds a house on the ground without any foundation. And the torrent burst against it and immediately it collapsed. And the ruin of that house was great. Di ba? Kita nyo naman, a very good example. Kita nyo yung mga projects, walang matibay na foundation. Grabing sira, nababaha, buong Pilipinas na. Sa kasaysayan ng aking pagkatao, sa 60 taong kong pamumuhay, ngayon ko lang nakitang magbaha sa Diliman. Isipin niyo yun? Taas-taas ng Quezon City, overlooking Marikina, binaha. Noon, pag pinag-usapan ng baha, Marikina, automatic na yan, tama? Ngayon, Quezon City, pati ba naman Trinidad, binabaha, kung hindi ba naman talagang walang bakal yon? They did not act on the instruction of the Lord. Are you following? At alam nyo, ito pong ironic. Hindi ito pang titira lang kung kani-kanino Itong ironic. Yung mga construction parang mga Christian. Bakit? Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper. Sabi ko, grabe naman to. Alpha and Omega, Timothy, Saint Gerard. Parang Christian na Christian yung mga, di ba? Pag-isipan nyo, etos hindi ka susunod sa paraan ng Diyos, you're dead, magbabaha. Nagkakaintindihan? Saving faith results in righteousness. Then thirdly, it is an onward going. It's progressive. What does it mean? Si Abraham, hindi siya perfect. When he obeyed God, hindi naman siya 100%, hindi na siya nagbago. Nadadapa din. Nagkakamali din. Pero the Lord who started it will perfect it in time. Kaya huwag tayong magugulat, ba't ako Lord? Parang nanampalataya na ako, laglag na naman ako. Ganun, ang ating buhay is like 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. And sabi nga ni Chuck Swindoll, for I am confident, look at this, of this very thing, that he who began a began a good work in you will perfect it until what? The day of Christ Jesus. Minsan, feel natin, Lord, talaga bang Christian? Nadapa na naman ako eh. Lord, parang, tapos Lord, nangako na naman ako. Hindi. Until we look at Jesus, and instead of focusing on falling down, but instead focusing on Jesus, hindi tayo magiging victorious. And minsan, humahaba naman eh. Noong una, ang tagal kong hindi nagawa to. Pero nagawa na naman. Tapos kaya nga, hindi tayo naging sinless, but we sin less and less. Nagkakaintindihan? Kaya huwag tayong magulat, parang nagdi-discourage. Hindi. What God has started, He will accomplish it. Okay ba? Dahil ikaw ang saksi ng Panginoon Diyos to tell the world that your God is powerful and indeed faithful. Nagkakaintindihan? You focus on God. Diba? Now, and finally, it must be dedicated. Dedicated or surrendered. Bakit kamo? Then Abraham, look at this, fell on his face and laughed. Kasi sabi sa kanya ng mga anghel ng Diyos, magkakaanak ka na. Natawa siya. Sabi niya, will a child be born to a man 100 years old? 100 years old! Look at this. But the angel of the Lord called to him from heaven, Abraham, Abraham, here I am, he answered, do not stretch out your hand against the lad and do nothing for him, for I know that you fear God, since you have not withheld your son, your only son, from me. Ano ibig sabihin ni God? Hindi niya alam that God will, that Abraham is totally committed to him? No. He was declaring and telling again to Abraham, your heart is indeed totally faithful also to me. Nagkakaintindihan? Now, ito sabi niya, Abraham looked up and saw a single ram caught in its horn. The ticket, so Abraham went and took the ram, offered it up as a burnt offering in the place of his son. Abraham named that place Yahweh Yireh. Hence, people today say, on the mountain, the Lord will provide. Alam niyo bang nangyari? Ang sinabi niyan, this place, the Lord will provide the true offerings. That one day, his own son will carry also his own wood. And from there, he will be bound and die on the cross for you and me. And alam niyo kung saan? On that same mountain, Mount Moriah. Because God said, not your son, but my own son, that you will be reconciled to me. Ganun ka-faithful ang ating Diyos. If He did not spare His own son to us, what else will God spare for you and for me? Na kahit anong bagay na mabuti, sigurado hindi niya to ipagkakait. Naunawaan po. Ang tanong lang, ano bang naipagkait natin sa Diyos? Dahil meron din tayong mga kanya-kanyang Isaac na ayaw natin ibigay sa Diyos. Ang sabi ng Lord, anak, mas mahalaga pa ba siya sa'yo kaysa sa akin? Kaya, una sa lahat, you want to be reconciled with God? Una, is your faith God-centered. Centered on His Word, centered on His character, centered on His promises, centered on His ways. Are you obedient to His direction to your life? Are you growing in your relationship with Him and in your faith? And are you totally surrendered to Him? I say, Lord, kung meron kang nakikitang Isaac sa buhay ko, tell me and I will offer it back to you.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. God bless.